Four of the best chefs in Britain are on the hunt for their perfect partner. For the first time ever, amateur home cooks will be paired with the best in the business for the cooking experience of a lifetime.
Have you done any cooking?
Each day, an award-winning chef will choose their perfect partner from four talented home cooks.
It really is on a knife edge.
Then, in the Friday final, all four pairs will go head-to-head to cook for culinary royalty, Pierre Kaufmann.
What impressed me with food is the end result. The taste is the most important.
For the chefs, their professional pride is at stake.
Bring the home cooks in!
For the home cooks, it will be the ultimate test.
Yes!
And who will win? This is Yes Chef.
Hello and welcome to Yes Chef. Let's see who's cooking in the kitchen today.
First, it's Hussein Chowdhury, an administrator from Manchester.
My strengths are flavours, especially spices, given my heritage. Just having the opportunity is great, but I'd love to win.
Next is Julie Jones, a full-time mum from Carlisle.
I love to cook Italian food. It's my passion. I love the flavours. I should have been born Italian, really.
Andrew Sharp is a butcher from Dalton in Furness.
People will describe my food as simple farmhouse, no complications.
And finally, Barry Large is a sales training manager from Staffordshire.
My strength in the kitchen, being quite experimental and being quite level-headed, I'm confident that I've got a really good chance of winning today.
So we've met our cooks. It's time now to meet our chef. With restaurants in both London and his native Wales, it's Bryn Williams.
Today's chef, Bryn Williams, trained in some of the most prestigious kitchens in London. He developed a reputation for immaculate modern European cooking whilst working for esteemed chef Michel Roux Jr. and now has both a London restaurant and one in his hometown of Colwyn Bay.
What I really love about food is the smile you can give somebody else. And for me as a chef, the greatest thing I can see is an empty plate. That's job done.
Having cooked for royalty, Bryn's standards are incredibly high and he knows exactly what it takes to impress in the kitchen.
The key thing for me is flavour. Got to be flavour first. Presentation is very, very important. And then the balance of ingredients in and around that. There's got to be flavour first. Has to be. When they show me their dish, I need to see different techniques in there. They must be able to listen and work clean and tidy. If they've got those three things, we can hopefully go further on to the final and maybe win it.
Welcome, Bryn. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
Now, our four home cooks are going to be doing everything they can to impress you in the hope that you're going to pick one of them as your partner in the Friday final.
OK.
What will you be looking for?
An understanding of ingredients, an understanding of cooking techniques, and they must be able to listen or follow a recipe. So obviously for Friday, it's very, very important because it's a team effort, so listening is very important.
OK, well, let's get going. This is round one, dish of the day. So, home cooks, you are going to be creating one dish for Bryn that you believe will set you apart from the rest. Now, you only have 45 minutes, so use your time wisely, because after this round, one of you, sadly, will be going home. So, Chef, it's over to you.
Enjoy yourselves, taste everything, let's get cooking.
Yes, chef.
Our cooks are off, and with one of them destined to leave the competition at the end of this round, they are going all out to impress Chef Bryn. There's only 45 minutes on the clock, but for full-time mum Julie, she's at her best in the kitchen.
I feel like I'm getting into it now. When I'm cooking, I feel happy. I know that maybe sounds really cheesy, but it's true.
Hi, Hussein.
Hey.
How's things? You OK?
Yeah, not too bad. It's more just making sure like the fish has a bit of time in the spices.
So what are you actually doing for us? What's your signature
So it's
dish?
basically Pakistani fish and chips.
OK.
So Friday nights, my gran always used to love getting fish and chips, but we wanted to do sort of like Indian take on it. So we always used to do like a pakora batter on our fish.
And what fish are you going to be cooking for us?
It's kohli, because it's quite a
nice,
sort of
quite
meaty fish
meaty.
that can take the spice. So.
And the chickpeas over there?
So as you'd get sort of mushy peas with like fish and chips, it's that sort of take on it. So it's an Indian street food thing called chaat. So it's a bit of a take on that, basically.
Right, there we are.
Sounds amazing.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's good.
So while Hussein feels at home cooking his family favourite, Andrew's already having trouble with his timing.
2 rings, 3 pans to cook, so stand twiddling your thumbs for a little bit, I'm afraid.
Hi, Julie.
Hi.
What are we up to?
I'm going to make Italian seafood broth with fresh spaghetti.
Right, OK. You're going to make your own spaghetti?
Yes, the pasta's resting in the
Right,
fridge
okay.
at the moment, so...
You're going to need all that 45 minutes,
Yes,
aren't you, really?
yeah.
But then everything else is what? Clams,
Clams,
mussels.
I've got some squid.
So what have you got in here? You got-
Shallots, thyme, garlic, chilli, just with some salt and some olive oil. And then I'm going to put some tomato puree in, fish stock, white wine, cook it down, and then I do the fish at the last minute.
And the reason why you cook them last minute?
Just because they only take a small amount of time to cook.
Okay,
Keep
good.
them plump and juicy.
Fantastic, good. It sounds good.
This is the style of food I cook at home anyway, but I've practiced it and it was within time.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, good luck.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Keeping everything on track is key when you're cooking for one of Britain's top chefs.
Just like 1,000,001 thoughts in your head whilst you're cooking.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
Hey, Andrew.
How are you?
How you doing?
Well, if these get cooked in time, I'll be fine.
I was going to say, you look like you're well in control here.
Well, it's really simple, and it's
Okay.
about flavours rather than complication.
Okay.
So it's about mutton, nicely cooked, pink.
Yeah.
Well, probably rare for me.
And what's it going with?
Turnip or swede.
Swede,
whichever
yeah.
you call it. Carrots, they're mashed.
So we're doing a real meat and 2 veg, really, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're going to cook it in meat fats.
yeah.
And then a knob of butter in the sauce as well.
Always better with a bit of butter.
Yes, yeah.
Everything
always.
tastes better with a bit of butter.
Can you actually believe 20 minutes has gone already?
Don't tell me that.
It seriously has.
And as pressure builds in the kitchen, training manager Barry is discovering that time may not be on his side.
Hi, Barry.
Hiya.
Well, you good?
How's it going?
Yeah, good.
How are you going?
Confused by certain things. So that's what
Hang on, you have done this dish before, yeah?
Once.
Once, ooh, OK.
And it took an hour and 15 minutes.
What are you making?
Yeah.
I'm doing fillet of pork with some butternut squash puree, some discs, doing a quail Scotch egg and Madeira sauce.
I see some black pudding over there.
The black pudding is going to be, I'm just going to do some discs of black pudding.
Right,
so
okay.
it's trying to use pork 3 different ways. So you've got the fillet, you've got the sausage meat over there for the Scotch eggs, and you've got the black pudding as well.
So you got your work cut out.
Yeah.
You need to save half an hour somewhere.
I do. I cooked it for 2 last time, so I'm hoping just cooking it, getting rid of that other person helps.
Okay.
How long are you cooking them?
2 minutes,
Good lad.
and then it's
Ice
ice
water.
water, and then
So nice runny yolk.
touch wood.
Halfway through, and the cooks have just over 20 minutes left to wow Bryn with their dish.
So, Bryn, whose menu at the minute excites you?
If Barry can pull it off, he's got a lot to do. Done it once, took him an hour and a half. I might eat humble pie, but on paper...
It's too much.
It's too much to do, and he hasn't practiced enough. You go into a competition,
Yeah.
you've got to practice it.
Yeah.
Quail's egg have just gone in. If they're not cooked for 2 minutes, the inside will be either too soft or too hard. So I'm just trying to... That's my biggest concern.
Julie seems very confident in her cooking ability. She
Yeah.
understands ingredients, she understands the mussels and the clam don't take long to cook. She's got that to the side. She's made pasta. So she pulls that off, which I think she will be able to. She seems very calm and controlled.
Yeah.
It seems an interesting dish.
It's quite wet. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I would normally rest the dough for quite a long time in the fridge and it goes a lot colder and easier to handle, so I'm against the clock. But we'll go for it, shall we?
Now, Hussein is a lot of ingredients, there's a lot of spices, there's a lot going on.
I like the fact he's trying to do his take on a British classic, and he's cooking from the heart completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. It should be letting off a bit more water than it is, though, so it fries a little bit better. Otherwise, the batter doesn't stick to it properly if it's not wet enough, so we shall see.
Now, Andrew is doing, you know, your meat and 2 veg.
Veg, yeah. He's cutting a cooked bit of meat, balsam veg. Is that his ceiling?
2 rings is definitely interesting to the stress levels, that's for sure.
Well, then I'll let you go back in there and see how they're getting on.
Let's go.
Time is running out for our home cooks, but Julie's as cool as a cucumber.
OK, Julie.
Hi.
How you getting on?
Yeah, everything's under control, I think. Pasta's rolled.
That's a big skill, that, you know.
I love making pasta. Make it all the time.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So you've got about 14 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, so I'm just going to check the broth has got enough flavour in it. I'll check to see if there's enough chilli in there, actually, because some chilies aren't that hot, are they?
Your tasting is a good thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't taste what they eat. As a chef, we need to know what they're eating.
Exactly.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks.
But while Julie finesses her dish, on the other side of the kitchen, it's a different story.
Everything's quite last minute, so I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything where it needs to be. I may have overcomplicated things. We'll see when we get to plating up how much is actually done.
Timing's always the problem. Cooking the meat and having it rested for the right amount of time, not cold. That's the key timing bit. I'm glad I made it simple. That's all I can say.
OK, Barry, how are you getting on?
So the sauce is currently reducing.
Yeah.
Scotch eggs ready to go in. Pork's in.
That's a big Scotch egg, isn't it? This is going to be a man's portion, this, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm going to try and make it look as pretty as possible.
Well, good luck. Remember, keep tasting everything.
Yes.
Good luck.
Timing's a bit more crucial now. Didn't matter before. Now it really matters.
So with the pakora batter, it changes a noise when it's cooked and the actual fish is cooked. But it's a bit difficult when there's chips in there as well. Still got about 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Oh dear.
Tepid frying pan, that's good, Bryn, isn't it?
Any salt or pepper there?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Gonna be.
Definitely smells like sheep.
I'm getting there, just keeping a close eye on the giant Scotch egg. Sauce is there. Just need to put these discs off.
Yeah, not cooked. I was more worried about the turnips, but it's the carrots I need to worry about.
Cooks, you have just 30 seconds to get that food on the plate. Stop cooking. Time is up. No more. Step away from your plate. Right, that's it. Round 1 is done. It's now time to taste.
First to be judged is Hussein with his dish of the day. Pakora battered koli with masala chips, served with chickpea salad, or as he likes to call it, Pakistani fish and chips.
Right, I'm ready, look.
I'm ready.
How did you find the challenge?
Yeah, it was good. It went really quick though.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Ready to tuck in?
I am indeed. Look at that. Flavours and the smells, you know, the aromatic smells. Beautiful. I think the fish inside is cooked beautifully. Batter's nice and crisp. It's a well-balanced dish, and you can see you've cooked this from here. It's come from the heart, the soul, and you can taste it on the plate. A very well-executed dish.
Brilliant.
You should be really happy with that.
Thank you.
Really happy. Do you know what I
You're
mean?
smiling now.
Yeah, you should be.
Absolutely thrilled. Some really positive comments and really happy, so left me smiling at the end.
Lovely spices.
That was impressive, yeah?
Yeah, very impressive. That fish was lovely.
Those chips were delicious
Yeah,
as well.
they were good.
Next is Julie with her dish of the day. Seafood broth with clams, squid, mussels and freshly made spaghetti.
Come on, you can smile now, it's over.
Yes, relax a little bit.
How did you find the challenge?
I really enjoyed it once the nerves settled a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the quickest 45 minutes of my life.
Well, let's get stuck in.
I know. I'm going to taste some of the pasta first. That's the labour of your work is the pasta, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Do you love making
I
pasta?
do, yeah, I make it all the time.
Lovely. If I'm honest, I think the only thing is missing is a piece of bread. Can you do bread in 45 minutes?
No, I would have if I could.
Very good, light, loads of flavour, and very, very colourful. You know, in the restaurant terms, they're the 3 things that you need.
Thanks very
Brilliant.
much.
What wonderful
Thank you.
comments.
Oh yeah, thank you. Absolutely over the moon. It's such an honour to cook for a chef of such calibre and to do it to my best of my ability on the day. I'm really pleased. We can't eat this elegantly, can we?
No.
Are you enjoying it?
Your pasta's really nice.
Thank you.
There's a lot of technique in that. A lot of technique. You know, making fresh pasta in 45 minutes.
And for it to come out as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's pretty impressive.
Time for Andrew to face the taste test with his dish of the day. Pan-fried mutton with lavender garlic and rosemary, served with potatoes and a carrot and swede mash.
How did you find that?
It was all right. but the timing was crap. That's why I'm a butcher, not a chef.
Okay. Well, do you know what? Let's get in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tuck into it. Well, it cuts well, really well. You cooked your lamb rare. As a chef, I would always cook any lamb or mutton medium rare to medium, but that cuts beautifully. So, you know, let's have a look. Very flavoursome. So let's taste Swede.
That's not mashed, so gutted with that, but
They're very tasty. The Swede's very tasty. Potato could do a bit of colour, to a bit of texture to the dish.
exactly, yeah.
But if that's your showstopper,
Yeah,
that's good.
I pretty much didn't get finished. Just try the meat, forget the rest. I think had I finished, it would have been competent because the main focus for me is the meat. You need to get into that sauce though, because that's the key.
That's the key.
Flavour's different to what I was expecting.
The potatoes weren't particularly big. To not have got them boiled and pan-fried in 45 minutes, I don't understand.
Sometimes you should not show your weaknesses.
And finally, it's Barry with his dish of the day. Pork cooked 3 ways. Fillet of pork with a Madeira sauce, a Scotch quail's egg, and black pudding served with butternut squash.
That's it.
There we go.
Now that... Just.
The skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
You happy with everything's gone? The pork looks a bit pink.
That is quite pink, but
Yeah.
I think the pressure I'd put on myself with time,
Yeah.
it was just, let's try and get it on the plate.
And the Scotch egg, is that cooked?
I've only done one, so we don't know how that's going to look when we open it.
Pressure. The pork is a little bit on the raw side, but
Okay.
my guts are strong enough to take it, I'm sure. But and do you know what? The bit that's cooked is lovely. Right, let's chuck into this
Beast.
Scotch egg. Yeah. The pork, unfortunately,
No, it hasn't.
I won't be tasting that one.
No.
Yeah, it's a shame because
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
less mince around it than it probably would have
Yeah,
cooked.
would have. The outside of the pork fillet, which is cooked, tastes lovely. Unfortunately, the quail Scotch egg hasn't quite hit the mark. But I think he did try and do too much in too little time.
I was gutted that the sausage meat wasn't cooked on the Scotch egg. The sausage meat wasn't cooked, so we didn't want to risk anything with you guys. Hopefully, the techniques I've showcased to Bryn, that should be enough to get me through to the next round.
There's a lot of techniques on that plate.
Yeah.
A lot of techniques. It might be a real gem underneath all that. You never know.
Okay.
Only 3 people can be taken through to the next round. For one of our home cooks, it's time to leave the competition.
Knowing that Bryn's the chef as well, I really want to get through.
It's so exciting, such a new experience. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think I've done enough to get through to the next round, and I'm looking forward to trying the new challenge and seeing what we're going to do.
Yes, of course I want to go through, but someone's got to go. And I feel the other guys were so good. I know where I am in the rankings.
Do you think you've seen enough to make your mind up?
It was a kitchen 2 hours, really. 2 exceptional, 2 not so exceptional. I think I've seen enough to know who's staying and who's going.
Okay, well, let's go and tell them.
Good.
Firstly, I'd like to say a big well done to all 4 of you. However, only 3 of you can go through to the next round, and Bryn has made his mind up, so it's over to you, Chef.
First of all, well done, everybody. You know, 45 minutes in this environment is tough going. Hussein, I think the balance was beautiful. Julie, making fresh pasta, fantastic. So you 2 are safe. With Andrew, I think within the 45 minutes, I think more could have been done. Barry, a couple of raw elements on the dish. I can see a lot of technique there. So on that basis, Andrew, I'm afraid I'll be sending you home. 'Cause I think sometimes the simpler things, there's nowhere to hide. And I think it just showed on that plate.
Oh, Andrew.
It's not a shock, is it? The right decision was made. The other guys are really, really good. And time is not my greatest thing, as anyone that knows me will tell you. So, you know, c'est la vie.
So that leaves 3 home cooks. They are Administrator Hussein, full-time mum Julie, and Sales Training Manager Barry.
Round 2 is the chef's challenge. Now, in this challenge, Chef will be looking to see who's got the skills he's looking for. So, Chef, what is today's challenge?
Right, so today we're gonna make a mayonnaise. So the challenge really is understanding the process. It's one of those things where to learn how to do it properly, you've got to make it wrong. Let's hope I don't do it wrong now. But that's the key. So the first thing we're gonna do is separate the egg yolks, making sure there's no shell in there. And then we're keeping the yolks. Same again. So first we're gonna add mustard in, a good spoonful of mustard. Then we're gonna need about 3 spoons of vinegar. It's important now that we don't put salt straight away onto the egg. The salt starts to cook the egg. We don't want to cook the egg until it's all mixed together. So we whisk it together, not trying to get air in there, just want the mustard and the vinegar to start to emulsify to the egg yolks. And this is the skills test, is the understanding of how much oil and when to add it. So to start off with, you're just going to pour a little bit in, and it's a process of adding a little bit at a time. It's not about rushing this, it's about making it right. Take your time, do it properly, not a race.
So what's the worst thing could happen now if they put too much oil in at this point?
The worst happen now, the eggs won't be strong enough to combine all the oil, so it'll split. So you'll have eggs and oil. See now it's starting to change colour. It's not as yellow. If it goes thick, 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 and then goes to thin, you've gone over the point of no return, so it's knowing when to stop. That, to me, is where I think I want it. What I'd like you to do, once you've done the mayonnaise, is take it from there to a tartar sauce. So we've got dill, flat parsley, capers, gherkins, and shallots. And then you're gonna add all that to your mayonnaise to create tartar sauce that you'd go with normally fish or chips. So you can add as much or as little as ingredients that you want, but what we're looking at is the quality of the chopping. It's all got to be the same size.
Right, guys, if you'd like to have a taste.
If you only can taste mustard, the balance isn't right. If it's too vinegary, again, the balance isn't right. Don't be afraid to go back and tweak things. I would like to give you 20 minutes, but at the end of that 20 minutes, I want to see perfection.
Fantastic challenge. Any last words for our cooks?
Taste, taste, taste. Because the most important thing as a chef is to taste what we do.
Yeah, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
So our cooks are attempting to make the perfect mayonnaise, and then using the additional ingredients, they must transform it into a tartar sauce, all in just 20 minutes. The first delicate step in the process is to combine the egg yolks with the oil.
I think my biggest thing is that I don't split the egg, so fingers crossed I won't.
Good workout on the arms, isn't it?
Hopefully I'll be on time. At least it can't be raw.
Hi, Hussein.
Hey.
How are we getting on?
Yeah, not too bad. Just trying to stop the bowl from wobbling.
There you go.
And how do you feel about adding all the ingredients to make a tartar sauce?
Yeah, hopefully good, because I'm the kind of chef that likes to taste stuff and sort of make up dishes based on taste, so hopefully be able to flavour it just right.
Good luck. Keep whisking, lad. Thank you.
Bryn's looking for a rich, velvety mayonnaise. Too much oil added too quickly will result in a runny mess.
Hiya, Julie.
Hi, hi.
You okay?
Yes, thank you.
Whisking away there.
I am, yeah.
Just go a little bit quick with your oil, just a little tip.
Yeah.
That's it.
If they pour it too slow, is there...
Well, yeah, you just be there forever. You need 2 hours rather than 20 minutes. But it's that gradual stream which what you're looking for as well. So.
Okay.
So you're feeling quite confident?
I can only try. I've made it twice before at home and it hasn't been great, but now that I've seen you do it, it's,
Okay.
you know, it's helpful, isn't it?
Great.
Okay.
Well, you're looking okay. So it's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
We'll leave you to it.
Yes,
Thanks,
get out of your hair.
thank you.
Yeah.
Hiya, Barry.
Okay, Barry. You good?
Okay, I'm just trying
How looking?
to get the...
Yeah, it's not quite holding. You've got plenty of time. Once that's made, you've only got to chop.
Only got to chop, that's all.
And how's your
Chop.
chopping skills?
It's keeping everything even, which I struggle with. I can get things
Okay.
quite small, but it's keeping everything
Yeah.
military and the same kind of like...
Yeah.
Look at the concentration
No,
on his
yeah.
face.
We'll leave it to it. Keep on going.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Absolutely aching right now.
You don't want to ruin it at the last minute, do you, by a big gullig of oil going in?
Right, guys, you've had 10 minutes, so you're halfway through.
Just focusing on whisking and making sure the egg doesn't split, but I think it's there now. Perfect.
Start jumping.
So they all seem quite capable.
Yeah.
I'd say the only one that seems a little bit nervous is Barry.
Barry, yeah. I think it's a harder challenge than just cooking. Once it's cooked, it's done.
Yeah.
But they can chop and change until the very, very last minute.
Do you think that they are going to taste all very different?
Yes, massively. They will all look different. One will put more herbs in, one will put more gherkins and capers and shallots in. They all will be very, very different, but as long as it tastes right. And so far, so good, I think.
Okay. Cooks, you have just 2 minutes left.
Good, thick, good.
Yeah, I've tried to keep it a little bit thicker, as you said, so
Yeah.
we can
Add
things to it.
Remember, when you come to the season, you can always add, but you can't take away. Yeah.
With time ticking away, our cooks must use every last second to get the balance of shallots, gherkins, capers and herbs just right.
Just 30 seconds left. Right, that's it. Time's up. Step away from your bowls. Well, that's the end of round 2. Now it's time to taste.
It's the moment of truth. One of our home cooks will be leaving the competition if their tartar sauce doesn't meet Bryn's high standards.
Did you find that challenge okay?
Yeah, my arm's killing now.
Some good exercise.
It's tougher than I thought. You're concentrating so hard on the whiskey and getting everything to the right consistency. It's good, challenging.
Okay, well, let's have a taste.
Right, let's have a taste, let's start, yeah. Difficult. They're all very good. The closest one for me, what I was looking for, would be this one. The reason being is it's got texture in there. So well done indeed. Yeah, very good. You know, the flavours are there, but it's the texture of it which is very, very good. Right, it's very difficult to split from these two. I would say this one has a greater flavour, but the only thing is lacking here, it's all a bit too small. And then this mayonnaise, it's a bit oily in the sense there's not enough vinegar in there to cut through. So on that basis, and I think as well from this morning, I'm sorry, Barry, I have to send you home. Because just think a combination of what you created this morning, it worked a little bit chaotic. And I think if you could just slow yourself down and think a bit more, you would progress a lot faster. That's the reason, I'm afraid.
Brilliant, thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
I'm gutted to have left before the final, but it was always going to be an uphill challenge after my ambitious first round.
Just 2 cooks remain. Administrator Hussein from Manchester and Mum of 3 Julie from Carlisle. But only one can be chosen as Bryn's partner for the Friday final.
OK, so it's time for our 3rd and final round, the Chef's Special. In this round, our 2 home cooks have been given a set of ingredients to one of Bryn's signature dishes. So cooks, the aim of this round is to see what you can make with these ingredients. You'll get to see what Bryn makes a little bit later on. But for you at home, here's today's ingredients.
Bryn's chosen lemon sole, white wine, butter, capers, shrimps, thyme, parsley, leeks and lemons. Easy enough for a classically trained chef, but what will our home cooks think?
So, Bryn, any last tips?
Yeah, I'd like to taste what I see on the plate, and most importantly, sometimes less is more.
Right, guys, you have 1 hour. Use your time wisely. Reveal your ingredients, because your time starts now.
Good luck.
Okay.
That's a difficult round. That's difficult.
This is the first time our cooks are seeing the ingredients, so they waste no time getting stuck straight in. But how much do they know about handling a whole fish?
Initially, I was going to start taking the fillet off, but then, you know, the flavour and the moisture might retain in the fish if I keep it whole. So I've never really cooked a whole fish like that before, so I'm just going to have to go on a little bit of intuition, but I'll try my best.
Hussein, however, appears to be a man with a plan.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to fillet it and then I'm going to pan fry it quite simply. But I've never worked with this kind of fish before, so it's just sort of figuring out what to do with it.
Me too, Hussein.
Hi, Hussein.
Hey.
How are we getting on?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit nervous just because I've never worked with that kind of fish before.
Right,
So
okay.
it's,
Do you know what it is?
challenge. Either place or something like that.
Lemon soul, yeah, very close, yeah.
So have you got a plan of what you're going to do?
Yeah, so I'm going to do quite a simple sort of pan-fried capers, bit of thyme and lemon with the lemon sole. And I'm going to do it on a bed of leek and just keep it sort of simple and fresh.
OK, well, good luck.
Good luck.
Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Julie.
Hi.
How are we getting on?
Well, I've never cooked a whole fish like this.
Okay.
My initial thought was to take the fillets off.
Right, okay.
And then I thought, no, it's a good fish. I'm going to cook it on the bone and then finish it in the oven. I'm just kind of thinking logically, because
Yeah.
I've never cooked a big fish, so just got to try.
Yes,
Try it.
definitely. Well, good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I have to say, I think it's the first time I've ever seen two contestants or two finalists dive straight in.
Oh, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
No, but they seem so confident.
You OK, Hussein?
Yeah, just thinking it through. I think I'll be all right.
Let's discuss Hussein's dish first.
So he's cleaned the fins and taken the head off, and he's going to roast on the bone, which will cook it. It'll take 6, 7, 8 minutes. It'll cook it one side. You might baste it in butter time.
So I think we're doing it slightly differently. Just think it'd be sort of easier and it'll look a bit better on the plate, so that's why I ended up doing it that way.
And Julie is keeping the fish whole.
She's kept the whole. She's left the roe in and the head on, the eyes. You know, some customers don't like to see the head.
No.
The eyes. But saying that, it's still the right way to cook that fish. So she started it earlier, so she'll cook it longer and slower.
I'm thinking fish will be the same as meat, where a little bit of resting will help.
When I show my dish later, it will look like it's similar to one of them. That doesn't mean it's right.
No.
Because the other one's cooking it differently, but it's still right as
Yeah,
well.
still the right way to
So,
cook
yeah.
it.
I got sneaky feelings going down to the nitty-gritty, fine details.
Yeah.
Who takes it on the day?
Well, they are speeding through, so I don't know if you're going to have another look.
Go and look around
Yeah.
what's going on.
If the fish is cooked OK, and I can produce a nice accompaniment to go with it, maybe be OK.
Right, cooks, you've had half an hour.
So while both cooks are desperate to impress Bryn with their fish, what about the rest of his selected ingredients?
Same. You okay? You good?
Yeah, not
How
too
you getting
bad.
on?
I think okay, so
Yeah?
I'm just sort of like figuring it all out.
Okay, have you tried the brown shrimp?
I tend to sort of like dry them out and then use it that way, but I thought
like a salting agents kind of thing, yeah.
So I'm using it the same sort of way. I like it cooked with what you're cooking with, so you get that flavour into
Flavour
it.
together.
With her fish in the oven, Julie turns her attention to the shrimps.
I'm just putting some more of the shrimps in because they've got such a lovely flavour. And perhaps I maybe put a few more capers in than I should have. So just by putting some more shrimps through, might balance the flavour out a bit more.
Our two confident home cooks seem calm under pressure and in the final minutes of the competition turn their attention to presentation. But whose lemon sole will secure them a place in the final?
So, cooks, you've both finished with time to spare, so I'd say it's time to taste.
Yep.
First up, it's Julie, with her roasted lemon sole served whole, with brown shrimps, leeks and a caper butter sauce.
How did you find the challenge?
It was a challenge for me because when I seen the whole fish, and then I was thinking, what should I do with it? What's the best way to serve it on to keep it moist and everything? So this is the way I decided would do that. As long as I've cooked it OK, that's the main thing.
Time to tuck in, isn't it?
Yes,
I know.
it sure is.
Okay, let's have a look. You know, oh yeah, it's definitely cooked. And when it comes away from the bone or that, that's when you know it's cooked.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautifully cooked.
Thank you.
Very moist, seasoned well. I just taste these leeks and things now. I'm glad to see you didn't overcook the brown shrimp because they're already cooked.
Yeah.
The capers are there, you can taste the lemon. Beautiful.
Well, thank
Very well cooked, top drawer.
you. I cry. The tasting went really well. I said my fish was cooked perfectly, which was a relief, and I'm just really happy.
That's really good.
Thank you, Hussein.
Really light, really delicate.
It wasn't overpowering, wasn't
No.
too buttery,
No.
wasn't too acidic. But yeah, beautiful.
Next into the tasting room is Hussein. He's made pan-fried lemon sole, served on a bed of sautéed leeks, with brown shrimps and capers.
There you go, guys.
Now, was that a challenge or was that a challenge?
Yeah, it was a challenge. Yeah, because I didn't realise what fish it was, so I was just figuring out what to sort of do with it.
OK, time to tuck in.
Yes.
Let's get in there. One thing I have noticed straight away, there was two sides to the fish, one with no skin, one with a white skin underneath. So it's fine to cook it on that side, but you need to just remove that skin now. But what it has done, that would have protected the fish as well. So could be a good thing or a bad thing. So we'll have a look. But again, see the fish just come off the bone, you know it's cooked. Seasoned, it's moist. Nice to see the capers and everything on top, the brown shrimps. Cool bit of parsley in there. The leek's nice and soft. You've cooked them in the butter, a bit of white wine. On the whole, top drawer cooking. Seriously, you should be very proud. Good cooking.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, a bit happier. So I was worried about the way I cooked the fish, but you said that was fantastically cooked, so I was really happy.
Lovely.
A lot of capers, a lot of vinegar, wasn't it? Very, very sharp.
I think you're going to have a very hard job.
You're not going to help me, are you?
With the final challenge complete, it's just left for Bryn to deliberate over our two home cooks.
So, Bryn, do you have any idea who you're going to pick?
No, because they both cooked the fish in two different ways, but at the same time, the correct way.
Yeah.
And they both cooked it beautifully. Yeah. It's down to the wire and it's down to the minute attention to detail.
Wow.
Because they both can cook.
Well, like you said, you are going to cook for us now.
Yeah.
We're going to see what you make with those ingredients.
But you've got to hope it's as good as that.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, so do I.
OK, cooks, before we find out who will be joining Bryn in the Friday final, we get to see what he makes with those ingredients. So, Chef, it's over to you.
Right, OK. So what we're going to do with the leek. So what I was saying, sometimes less is more. You want to taste what you see. So I'm going to cook this leek slowly. I'm going to snip the roots off. I'm going to cook it virtually in its own juices. Leek in. On papillote, we call this. We're going to put a knob of butter, a bit of salt, just the pepper, a bit of thyme in there. Make it into a parcel. In with some white wine. That should be enough. Obviously, it's very important now we close the bag and we place it in the oven. 12 minutes, 140 degrees, so nice, slow, long cook. And now to the fish. So what we're going to do, snip the bottom, and then we're going to run our scissors up the side of the flesh. So we take everything that we don't need away. So what I'm going to do now is segment a lemon.
So this dish that you're doing for us now is one from your restaurant in Wales,
in North Wales, yes.
North
so
Wales.
I'm lucky enough to have a restaurant in Colwyn Bay, right on the seafront.
And have you always wanted to have a restaurant back home?
Yeah, it was something I always wanted to do, but I didn't think it'd happen. So a dream come true, really, to come home to cook. OK, so we've got the lemon segments. They're ready. We're going to chop some parsley. Keep it nice and big. You don't want to chop it down too small, because otherwise you start to lose the flavour and the colour starts to go. Use a nice sharp knife, roughly all the same size. Nice warm frying pan. That's it. That's what we want to hear. So we're just going to baste it in butter.
So what age did you start cooking?
I started in a bakery when I was age of 12.
Oh, wow.
So every day now in the London restaurants, first we do is bread every day. So you walk in about 8:15, 8:30, just a smell of fresh bread.
So you moved from baking into
cooking. I started cooking when I was about 16 in a local pub. And I just think with cooking, you can express yourself that little bit more. So just going to add a knob of butter. We're going to add the thyme. Now I'm going to turn this over. If you're on a diet, this is the time you turn away. So we're just going to baste the fish in the butter. You can smell that the oils come out of the thyme, which is important. So the fish is nearly ready. What I'm going to do is leave the fish in the butter just to cool down. We're just going to deep fry the capers, and these will spit, because obviously water and oil
I'm standing well out of the way.
Does a mix. There you go. When it stops making noise,
you know it's done.
You know it's ready, yeah. Right, drain them off. Finish off with a pinch of salt. So now we're going to go for the sauce. And when I squeeze the lemon, it'll spit again. So we're done there. And that's the sauce. You can smell that now. You smell quite nutty, quite lemony. So again, it's not just butter, you're adding a complete different flavour. So we add the brown shrimp. You want to warm them up gently. We're going to add the lemon segments, give them the parsley, And that is the sauce. The leek is ready, so what we're going to do now, remove it from this bag, add a little bit of that onto it. So just natural cooking juices, nothing better. A little bit of salt. So we're going to put the fish. You don't have to serve all the butter. And then to finish off, a nice bit of texture, you just put out the capers, and that is it. It's not much different to the pair of yours, to be honest.
Amazing.
Oh, it's all gone quiet. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not quite sure. Is it good?
It's absolutely delicious.
Oh my gosh. Well, that certainly is singing in the mouth. It is absolutely delicious.
Fantastic.
And it is time to reveal who you're going to pick as your partner in the Friday final. But before we reveal who that person is, let's just have a quick recap of what they made earlier.
In the first round, Hussein impressed Bryn with his innovative take on the British classic fish and chips. He stole the show in round 2 with his tasty tartar sauce, and in the final round, he made every second count to produce his dish of lemon sole with shrimps and sautéed leeks.
Duly stiff competition, but I do hope I get through to the final on Friday.
Julie wowed Bryn with her Italian-inspired seafood broth and homemade spaghetti in the first round. She impressed with her flavours in round 2 and showcased her skill and technique in the final round with her perfectly cooked lemon sole.
I would absolutely love to win and go through to the next round. It would be amazing to meet all the chefs. Whatever happens, I've had a great time.
Firstly, I'd like to say a massive well done to both of you. You've both done so well, but only one of you can go through to the final, and Bryn has made up his mind. So, Chef, it's over to you.
I got sweaty palms. That's how hard it's been. Hussein, we start with yourself. Great fish and chips, great spices, and then you went from your world into my world, and you adapted so well. Julie, today, the first dish you did, the skills in there, making the pasta, and then doing the lemon sole again, very, very tasty. It really is on a knife edge. But I just think, going forward to the Friday final, I just feel that Julie might have a bit more to offer me in your repertoire. So for that reason, I'd like to take it through to the final on Friday. But Hussein, you did an amazing job.
Yeah, no.
The flavours were amazing. If you open a restaurant and serve that fish and chips, can I be the first one to come? Because it was stunning.
Yeah,
you should both be very, very proud of each other. You should be.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting it, quite honestly. I thought Hussein just had it in the bag, so when I heard my name, I was just like,
Yeah, I'm gutted not to get through to Friday's final, but Julie's fantastic competition and such a lovely person to get through.
So that's it for today. Bryn and Julie will be back for the Friday final, but make sure you join us again tomorrow when 4 brand new home cooks will be put to the test. See you then.